Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be carrying on with our project from the Ryman's Crafts 1893. And we're going to be using some more of the papers and some embellishments. And today we're going to be making a tissue tub, for want of a better word. And this is just an old gravy tub, and we're going to turn it from this, and by the time we've finished it'll look something like this. Now I hope you'll agree that that's a lot more attractive than that, and I'm deliberately holding it like this so that we can't be misinterpreted as advertising. So I'm going to slide that out of the way, and actually I'm going to stand it up. And what you'll do, this will go in your cup holder in your car. You can stand it on your bedside table if there's somebody in hospital. You can give it to one of them. And the idea of this, you stand it up and you pull the tissue like that, and once you've done it, oh, that did come through. The next one will come through. And the reason that didn't come through quite so successfully is because I've already done this about 5 times and it just sunk in. But that's what will happen. So this one will pull the next one through like that. It worked that time. So that's because it was a new one. So what I'm going to do, this part is very easy. But I'm going to show you the process of folding the tissues so that one pulls the next one out. It's not too difficult, but it took me a couple of goes to get it right, I have to admit. So now I've worked it all out, I'll show you the easiest way I found anyway. So let's get on with it. So I'm going to keep that over there for a minute, and we're going to bring our tub in. Now I won't give you measurements for this because the process is the same. It doesn't matter what you use. I'm just using an old gravy tub, but you can use a packet of Pringles or any round tub that you like. It doesn't have to be round actually, because the process for folding the tissues is exactly the same. So I'm going to use this, so just adapt your papers to whatever size you've got. But the first thing we need to do, we need to take the lid off, because we don't need that just yet. I'll show you what we do with that in a little while. So we will need a piece of paper. This is from the Fancy Florals paper from the pack. And I have already, just to save a little bit of time, I've already got, and I can see that going for a burden. Okay, I've already got strips of double-sided tape, and I've cut it down so that it's the same size. And what you do, if I turn it over that way, this is sort of directional paper, so we'll try and get it the right way around. I'm going to start by laying it under the rim like that, and then just slipping it down like that, folding it down. And then all we're going to do, we're going to take the paper, and it's already got tape on it. Oh, sorry about that. I came a bit too close to the camera. And we're just going to, you might want to put some glue on this as well, so that it slips in the right place. Now, when I did this in practice, it went swimmingly well. Now it's going to give me bother, but that's all right. You'll get the idea. So we are going to just take it round like that, but don't worry about this bit at the top, because we're going to cover that in a minute anyway. And as long as you've got your paper or your tape on the end, both ends, it will stick down beautifully, and we're going to cover that bit up, so don't worry about it. If it doesn't quite work out at the top, don't worry. We've got you covered. So I'm going to no, I won't lay it down because it'll roll off. I've got a coordinating piece. This actually came from the Butterfly Dreams pack, and this has got double-sided tape on the back, which I'm just going to take the backing tape off. And the reason I wasn't bothered about that is because we're going to put that, sorry guys, around the top like that. So we're going to just stick that down like that. And again, if you want to use glue, you can. I'm just using tape because it's quicker and easier. And I've got my camera in a new position, which is why I keep on going adrift. I'll try and remember where it is and keep it in shot. So, and that goes all the way around like that. So you can just keep it like that without any other embellishments on it if you wish. But somewhere, oh there they are, right in front of me, that's why I couldn't see it. I've got some, we haven't used these lovely daisies yet, so we're going to use the daisies. I've got my glue gun. Yes, that is definitely heated up because I can see the glue oozing out. Fantastic. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put them not right on the edge, but just sort of where the two parts meet, where the two edges meet, where the two pieces overlap. And I'm just going to put some daisies all the way around, not touching each other, but we'll give them a little gap. So we'll just squeeze a bit of glue. I've got some spare glue sticks just in case we run out. We should be okay though. So all I'm going to do is press or squeeze the glue gun like that, and then I've cut the tubes off at the top or at the back, and all I'm doing is pressing that bit into it like that. So I'll turn it round, squeeze. I'm sure we've all done this a million times, but I think we'll do maybe one more there, and that will be it. So we'll put that on there, and there you've got a beautiful tub already, like that. It's difficult to see when it's standing up, so I'm just going to pop the glue gun out of the way because we don't need that anymore. Now I'm going to show you next how we deal with the top. I'm not going to do much actually we will need the glue gun again. What we need to do, let's just pop that to one side. Now we've got flowers, it'll act as a stop, and the extra flowers we'll put to one side. We could put them around the bottom, but we probably won't for this one. What you need to do, this is just an ordinary plastic tub, as most of these are, so an ordinary pair of scissors will do. And don't go right to the edge, but just go maybe an inch or so from either end. You don't have to measure it, or even half an inch, doesn't really matter. As long as you don't go right up to the edge, it doesn't really matter too much. So you're going to cut a slit up the middle, like that. And then what you're going to do, wiggle your scissors in, and we're going to cut a curve like that. We're going to cut a curve that way, and then we're going to turn it round, and we're going to cut a curve, or an arch, the other way. So that when you've finished, oh, that didn't quite go in there. If you don't get your scissors right into that corner, don't worry, just go in and have another go. That's what we do. We don't worry about that. So you've got a sort of leaf shape by the time you're done. So that's all you need to do for that. That's your basics done. Now, what we need to do now, I'm going to stand that up because I don't want it rolling off. I don't think it will, but we won't take any chances. Actually, do you know what? I won't. I'll lay it down because it looks prettier and it's still in shot. What we're going to do now, I'm going to show you how we fold our tissue so that one pulls out the other. So what we do, let's just get rid of the debris. It doesn't matter whether you start, it doesn't matter which way, whether have them folded. So you've got your folded, so you've got them folded lengthways. Keep them all folded lengthways. That's the key to the success. So it doesn't matter whether the fold's at the top or at the bottom. It doesn't matter whether some are at the top, some are the folds at the bottom. That doesn't matter. It's the actual folding. That is the important part, or the key. So you go to start off with, have one that's that way, like that, straight on. And then we're going to have another one facing you, but we're going to keep the folds to this end, to the left hand or right hand side, beg your pardon, or one end, doesn't really matter which end you have it done. So you're going to have that so that they're like that. Then this bottom one, you're going to fold like that and try and keep the edges straight. Then we're going to take another tissue and we're going to lay that down like that, keeping the edges as straight as you can. Then we're going to fold that one up like that. So I'll show you again. So you may have to watch this. I'm going to do this several times so that you get the hang of it. So this time you put it facing you. Fold your tissue over like that. Take your next tissue, or make sure it's folded straight. Make sure that the edges are together. So if the one you've just folded is facing you, have the next one going across. So then we're going to fold that one up like that. So we'll do that again. Take another tissue, have it on the folded edge facing you, fold that over like that, and there you have another piece. We'll take, I think we'll do that just twice more. I'm sure you've got the hang of it by now. So lay that one on the one you've just folded, fold that one up, take one more, have it facing down, lay it on the one you've just folded, and fold it over like that. So, well, we've only got a couple left, so we might as well just carry on. So lay it on the one you've just folded, fold it up. We'll do one more like that, fold it over, and the last one you just fold up to the top like that. Now, keeping it like that, bring your tub in, keep it like that, but keep it flat, don't tip it in. Keep it flat. You may have to just push it down. So lay it on the centre like that. Bring the top one down for a minute and push with your finger in, and just, you might have to just fold it, but as long as it stays in that flat position. That might be a little bit too many actually, but that doesn't matter. Hopefully that won't be too many. And then what we do, we feed that through there like that. And there is your tub. Now I have got a few more decorations, not many. We will bring the glue gun back actually. Let's just get the stand out of the way. Okay, we won't get the stand out of the way. You can just leave this top part undecorated if you wanted to. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some of these little flowers that came in the pack. And I'm just going to put, we're not going to put too many. What we don't want to do, when you put your, if you do put decorations on, don't put them too near the opening. Otherwise the tissues might not come out. They might get stuck. So I'm just going to put one there and one there. Maybe I'll just put a couple more. We won't do too many. One there, and then we will see the moment of truth whether the folding has worked or whether I've put too many in and it gets stuck. And so we'll put one there and one there. So now, moment of truth guys, this is it. Have we put too many in? Will it get stuck? So when you pull this, it should pull the next one through. So give it a tug. Oops, that shouldn't have happened. I think I might have put a few too many tissues in, but you may just have to adjust that as you go. So hold the thing down and pull, and it will pull the next one up. See, that one comes through like that. So there are a few too many in here really. I've done enough for a pack of Pringles. And it will come out like that. So they will all come out like that. If you fold the technique the way I've shown you, it will come out. But that bundle of tissues was really meant for a bigger tin, but I'm sure you've got the idea. And that one is like that. And I'll bring in our original. So one's got daisies, one's got, I suppose they're sunflowers. But whatever you decide to do, have fun with them. They're really good. And if you're going to be doing a craft fair this summer, these are really good sellers. And they're quite inexpensive to make. So you can make a nice profit on these if you're going to be selling them. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll leave them laying flat because standing up, you can't really see them much. So I'll leave them like that. Or perhaps I'll leave one standing up and one laying flat. No, perhaps I won't. I'll leave them like that for you so that you can have a look at them. And that's our project for Saturday. I hope you have a good day, whatever you're doing. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you probably next Tuesday now with the next in our series. And I hope you have fun with it. And I hope you have fun with this one too. They're easy to make, especially if you don't cram too many in like I did. And they're good fun and very useful. You can have them anywhere, in your car, by the side of your bed, in the kitchen, anywhere you need just a handy tub of tissues. So have fun with this, guys, and I'll see you soon. And in the meantime, take care, have fun, and as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.